you also learn it.
Yeah. So you said you're into board games, right? Like you said.
Yeah, a lot.
Nice. And I'm pretty sure the Scrabble exists in Russian as well, like exactly the same version. Is that correct?
Yeah, it exists. I mean, just comparing to some, let's say, European countries, like maybe to Sri Lanka, to India, we don't have like any like real competitions. So there's no any like sport life like in the world of Russian Scrabble. Maybe like there are just some amateurs and like people like play somewhere like in a cafe, but it's not a serious matter in Russia. I would say it like that.
All right, nice. But obviously, you guys are kings at chess. I mean, what's that guy's name? Kasparov? You know.
Yeah, like Harry Kasparov. Yeah, he's a great chess player, like the legend.
Yeah. Wow. Nihar, I think, is 26. I think you're also 26, if I'm not mistaken. Roman?
No, I'm 30.
You're 30.
I'm 26,
sorry.
27.
Okay, so I'm the oldest here. I'm 41, so never mind. Yeah, so I met both of you on Tandem. So playing the word game. So that was like an introduction. Tandem's very strict about advertising. Like, I mean, I couldn't even get them to put a link to my site. They were like, no, we can't allow anyone to advertise. So but this is what I do. So like I'm on like social media. Like if you guys want to follow me, I'd really appreciate it. Like, you know, I'm on Insta, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. I'll put it on the chat as well. Just send me like an email on my website. There's a contact form, or you can just send it to my email, scrabblepower@gmail.com. Like, again, these sessions are free. Like, don't worry. Like, I do like paid sessions as well. But Saturday, Sunday, I do free sessions for people. But I mean, just to like get me on the online space. Like, I'd appreciate if you follow me and send me an email. I like send a mailing list as well every so often. But yeah, I would appreciate it if you guys could support me. So I'll get into it straight away. Have any of you played Scrabble before? Nihar, have you played it at all? Any Scrabble?
As a kid, I played it quite a bit. Like maybe when I was between 7 and 10 years old. So that doesn't say much. Doesn't count for much, maybe. But so I guess I kind of still understand how the game fundamentally works. But obviously, at that age, you don't play with any supreme advanced techniques, any tricks. No, you just want to make words and then beat your family at it. So it's not particularly competitive.
Nice. And Roman, have you played any Scrabble before?
Yeah, so I played maybe in 2015, and also I watched some Scrabble championship finals. I remember the game. I remember the game of Nigel Richards against also someone strong.
Nice.
Yeah, and I remember there is one woman. She was also very strong. Maybe you can help me. Cecilia, yeah, her name was Cecilia. From the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I can vaguely remember. Yeah, I can vaguely recognize that name. Yes. So, So, wow, you're really into it, man. Wow, it's amazing. You know the people. Wow. Nigel Richards. Oh my gosh, that guy is a freak. He's the world's best player, Nihar, in Scrabble. He's like a freak.
Do you think that he has this kind of photographic memory?
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
I remember the thing about learning like the French dictionary, and he doesn't speak French at all.
Yeah. So what happened, Nihar? Nigel Richards is the best player in the world, but with Scrabble, there's this element of luck. So the best player doesn't always win. So he wins like a quarter of the time, or maybe a fifth of the time. Okay. And then he played the World Scrabble Championships in French. He doesn't speak a word of French. He memorized the French dictionary in 3 months and won the World Scrabble Championships in French.
My God.
So I met him in Bangalore in 2020. There was a tournament in Bangalore, January. He won the tournament. I was fourth in the tournament. It was 32 games altogether. Okay. And it was crazy. So the first.
Did you play against him?
I played him, and in that tournament, he beat me by 200 points.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
But hey, the first game I played him was in London when I was living in London, 2014. I won that game by 170 points. So hey, it's even Steven. So yeah, I was lucky though. I was yeah. So so he was first, and then a couple of Singaporean guys with second and third. And then so I had a chat with him, and I asked him, because nowadays you got all these crazy tools to study words, like online tools. Okay, so I asked him, hey Nigel, which tool do you use to study words? And he said, with a stone face, he said, no, I don't use any tools. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, you're world champion, you don't use any tools? I just use a piece of paper. All the words that I study are on a printed piece of paper. He said, there's something about it being physically present in front of me, and there's something about turning the pages. So I'm like, you got to learn from the master. So I mean, in this day and age, all of us are used to like iPads and whatever, who's going to bother with pieces of paper? But the world champion studies is all pieces of paper. So if you look at my Facebook page, Scrabbleman Suresh, my profile picture has Nigel in the background. My background image. So I'm very, so he's a freak of nature. And there are good Filipino players as well. But in terms of women in the top like 100, I'd say there are only about 3 or 4 women. It's predominantly male. So I think in chess as well, the same thing, isn't it, Roman?
Yeah, there is the same situation. But still, in my city, we have some strong females who beat me like in chess tournaments regularly.
Wow. I remember the Hungarian sisters, Polgars, Judith Polgar.
Yeah, Judith Polgar, Zsuzsa Polgar, and some other sister. I don't remember her name. Yeah, they're quite famous.
Yeah.
He's the world number 1, right?
She was. Sorry, Roman.
Yeah. So Judith Polgar, she had like the highest rating among females, so above 2,700, and nobody. Nobody overcame her record since then.
Wow.
And recently, have you guys been following that incident at the recent chess championships where Magnus Carlsen played against this up and coming American kid, and then he kind of suggested that there was a bit of foul play involved?
Yeah, actually, I'm following this chess drama. So there is a young kid, 19 years old, Hans Niemann, and supposedly Magnus thinks that Hans Niemann cheated against him, and he protested by withdrawing from the tournament and by resigning one game in the next tournament. But it hasn't been proved. But many people agree that there are some suspicious elements in his play, but of course it's early to say some final decision on this matter.
Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, even with Scrabble, especially when you're playing the physical Scrabble, that people cheat, and there have been some crazy situations, like people hide letters, put it in their pockets. People hang on to extra letters. You have to have only 7 letters at a time, but you can have 8, but that gives you more option. You hide the other letter. It's very disgusting. They look at letters when they're taking it out of their bag, they sneakily look at the letters. It's just so sad. But Vida has joined us from Indonesia. Is that right, Vida? Hello, Vida. Vida? You can speak to us, so turn on the camera.
It says she was connecting to audio, so I don't think she heard what he just said.
All right, okay. I met Vida as well on the word game. She joined us on Friday. All right, so I've just arranged a game for both of you to play. So Roman, you're going first. So do you want to suggest the word?
Is there a word firn, F-I-R-N? Am I mistaken?
Very good.
Is this a word?
No, very good. Wow, that's a very difficult word. Well done, Roman. So how do you want to play? Do you want to go down or do you want to go sideways?
Let's go down. Yeah, like that.
Okay. It's actually quite peculiar for people to play vertically. When I start, I always start vertically just to throw people off. because they always play horizontal, because that's how the words are written, isn't it? Horizontally. So I intentionally start vertically. All right. So that's do you know how to calculate the score, Roman?
So I need to add like 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and I have 7 points. Yeah, for this word for fern for my first turn.
On the first turn, it's still a pink square. So
because I didn't use any bonus tiles.
The first turn, now on a Scrabble board, there are 4 different colors. This should be really the 3LS should be it should be really a dark blue, but it looks more purple. 3LS stands for triple letter square. So you triple the letter that falls on it, the points on the letter that falls on it. Triple word square is you triple the points for the entire word that falls on it. Double letter, you double the points of the letter that falls on it, only the letter. And then double word square, you double the points for the word that is played through that square. And if you notice the center square, so the rule in Scrabble is that you have to somehow cover the center square, the person who starts, okay? But what color is the center square?
So it's pink?
Pink. So it needs to, something has to be done to the score. So what do you think?
Well, to be honest, I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, you have to double the score, right?
Double the
like
score.
double the score. Double.
Yeah, because it's pink. Yeah. Pink means double the score. So when you play fern, you get 14. Okay. Hi, Vida. Can you hear us? Do you want to say hello to us from Indonesia?
Hello, everyone. Now it's better.
Hi. Hi. So
Yeah.
the two of, sorry, Vida, go ahead. Nihar, you can think about your move while you're talking. Yeah, so say hello to us, Vida.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Vida. I come from Indonesia. So I don't know what should I do now. Can you maybe please explain about?
Yeah, so we're playing the game Scrabble. So Nihar is from India, but I think he's living in Holland. Is that right?
Germany.
Oh, Germany, I beg your pardon, sorry. And Roman is from Russia, and they already have played Scrabble before, so they know the rules, but I can explain to you as well. So Roman started, Roman played the word FIRN, and now it's Nihar's turn. Now Nihar has to find a word out of these letters. He has 7 letters to play from, A, E, I. So Roman, also think about the word. Maybe I can ask you for a suggestion as well. So you think as well. These letters are there for...
Actually, I already see one nice word, and I can share with you later, probably.
Yeah, let Nihar think, and then, yeah. So these are 7... Yeah.
So when I make my word, can I put it anywhere on this board, or does it have to intersect in some way, connect in some way with...
You have to connect. You have to connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nihar now has to find a word. Okay, one second. Let me just finish explaining to Vida. Has to find a word out of these letters and somehow connect it to the word that's already there. Okay, so and there are points as well on the letters. So the first turn, when Roman made fern, he scored 14 points. If you see the letters, let me just, there's 4, 1, 1, 1, altogether 7, but then you times 2 because the first turn is a pink square. So you multiply the score by 2 for the whole word. Okay, so I'll teach you step by step what you do with each of the colors. But let's ask Nihar what the word he thought was. Please, Nihar, tell us.
Okay, I'm seeing if I can optimize the placement of this word to get as many 3LS, I'm guessing. What does LS stand for? Something square?
Letter square. Only the letter that's on the square is tripled or doubled.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, so I see that Y has 4 points and W also has 4 points. So obviously, my ideal scenario would be to place these letters
Yep.
on these squares, but unfortunately, I don't seem to quite have a way. So I'll just maybe just say, okay, then just yawn from either direction. Same thing. Connecting with the N, of course. W. A.
Okay.
Y, W, and yawn.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, sorry, my computer is freezing. Oh, sorry.
No problem.
All right. Okay, so that moves goes. What do you think? Let me ask Roman. I think you would know, but let me ask Nihar and Vida how the score will be calculated for yawn, because the A is on a triple letter square.
Yeah.
So
you get 12 points for the word, right?
12 points. Very good. Okay. So sorry, I accidentally pressed something. Wait 1 second. I was trying to get the notepad going. So what it is, I'll just do it for Vida so she knows what's happening. So basically there's yawn, and the points for Y is 4, but for A it's a bit different. It's on a triple letter square, so you triple the score. So 1 times 3 for A, but W is 4 and N is 1. So altogether that's 4 plus 3, because A is 3 points. That's 12 points. Okay, let's ask Roman. Do you know any other options? Roman, please tell us.
Actually, on second thoughts, I should have actually made another word, a shorter word, but it would give me more points.
Tell me, please.
If I'd said nay, N-A-Y, then I would have the Y squarely on the 3-letter score. So that would give me 12 plus 1 plus 1. So 2 points more, actually. But
very good. Very good. So Vida, so nay scores.
Yes, should I share my word with you?
Okay, tell us, please.
Yeah, so I would go with whiny, whiny, killing 2 triple letters, and
he's good.
bereaving like my opponent of counterplay.
He's good. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Okay, and you guys know why that's 27, right? Because the W is in a triple letter square, the Y is in a triple letter squares. So that's 12 plus 12, 24, and then I and E equals 3, that's 27. Very good, Roman. Nice. Okay. Now that's scored 27. Now there's another place on the board where you can play whiny and you can score almost 40 points. Okay, almost 40 points, maybe 35 points. Now to do this sort of thing, you need to know the 2-letter words. Okay, so this is where in Scrabble you have all these funny words that help you get ahead of the game. Okay, so I'll send you this link. This is a couple of editions, 3 editions behind, but it has 99% of the words. So you guys are not pro players, it will still be useful. So the latest edition, but I'll put it in the chat. This is what's called a cheat sheet. So this is all the essential words that you need, like to excel at Scrabble. But the most important set of words for you to know is, if I'm coaching anyone for Scrabble, the first thing I tell them to study are these. Okay, and all of these are words. All of these are words in the dictionary. I'm sorry to say, some of them even I don't know the meanings, but for Scrabble you just need to know that the word exists. Okay, so notice there's a word called FY. Okay, FY is the word. All right, so I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to show you how you can really kill this here with the same word. I'm going to play the same word whiny, and I'm going to play it there. Okay, and I'm scoring. I'm getting points for whiny, and I'm also getting points for FY. And this Y is on a double letter square, but it's going to be considered twice for the word FY, and also whiny. Okay, so let me show you how that score is calculated. So let's do this step by step. So the W, how many points for the W, Nihar, if I played whiny there?
So for W, you have 4, but wait, it's on the 2-letter square, I think. So that would be 8 points directly.
Yep. I gets 1 and gets 1. And then the Y?
The Y is, actually Y would be 16 in this case.
Very good. Okay, you're doing it quick. Very good. You got it. You're a bit too quick there. Let's do it step by step. And then FY, the F goes.
The F would be 4.
4. Y?
Again, 8.
8. Good. So work out the entire score and let me know. I need to just turn something off. There's something that's disturbing me. Guys, so what's the score?
31.
31. Okay, so I thought it was going to be 32, but it's quite. So that's 8, 16, 19. So yeah, so it's a bit better. I thought it was going to be much more, but yeah, it's a bit better. Okay. So okay, if it is 31, so this is where in Scrabble, I think Roman would know. There's also this defensive element. Okay. I would actually stick with Roman's play because it's only 4 points more. Because when you play whiny, Roman explained this. Why is whiny bad, even though it's more score? Please explain to us.
Yeah, so I just think it's good not to, for my opponent not to have any counterplay against my move, and that's why I decided to put it through to triple. What do you call them? Triple letter styles.
Triple letter square. Yeah.
Triple letter squares.
But if you play it here, what's the problem? What's the problem if you play it here? The way I played.
Like my opponent will use this like double word square, for example, or maybe there is some continuation for whiny. I'm not familiar with.
Good.
And triple
word square. That's
yeah.
it. Okay. So when you're playing, like, yeah, even at the highest level, triple word squares are the dangerous areas. So, like, you shouldn't allow your opponent access to it, but when you get access to it, you need to jump on it because that's the place you're going to score the highest number of points. And so the way I played whiny here, it's easy for him to gain access to the triple word square. Okay. So that's the defensive point there. So even though it's a 4 point more, actually Roman's move is better. Okay. So let's go with Roman's move. Okay.
I have a question though. Just if you were to keep whiny where you put it afterwards, like, you know, top to bottom, could I then make a word from the 3-letter square or 3-word square right on top, for example, and maybe a 4-letter, like soap, okay, SOAP, starting from
oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
So then
we can
have soap, but then the P would connect with the I, so pi, right? Exactly. But then would this count? Because then should all the combinations make sense? Like, should AW be a word and should?
Yep. Yep. Exactly right. Exactly right.
What if instead of an A over here, I had an X, for example, and if XW isn't a word, then that word becomes null and void.
Yeah. For example, soup. UW isn't a word. So even if one word is invalid, you can't play it. Move is invalid.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. But in real life Scrabble, what happens is, if the opponent doesn't say, "Hey, challenge," you can just do whatever you like. Okay. So, yeah. Now, if soap was played afterwards, that scores a lot of points. Can you guys work out? Vida, I'm so sorry. This first section was meant to be beginners, but what happened was the two guys who come for the beginners section, they already know how to play. So I'm going a bit fast because they seem to be knowing the game very well. And you came a bit late, so I had to make a start. So try and get as much as you can. Usually the first section, I go really slow and I really explain things slowly, but Nihar and Roman were here before.
Is this a Scrabbleman? You lady?
As much as you can today.
Okay.
So
So it's okay. I just follow and I just
Okay.
hear what you play now, the
Okay.
Scrabble.
Okay,
It's okay.
thank you. So Nihar, do you have any suggestions? Roman, do you know how much that goes?
Yeah, this would be, for example, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Wait, does the letter square get counted before the word square or word cube?
Yes, the letter square gets counted before the word square and is considered when you triple it as well.
Okay, so it's like then 9 into 3, 27 for soap directly. Then 10 for or, and no, 9 for or, and 7 for pi.
Pi is correct, is 7, but the others I'm not too sure.
Like, I think W is on a two letter square tile. So
This is the thing, Nihar. If the premium square was considered, are only considered for the person who plays that turn when the premium square fell on that person's turn. Afterwards, the premium square doesn't apply. Okay.
okay.
So, okay. So AW is 5 and PI is 7 and soap. It's a bit complicated for soap.
No, I think soap is 3 into 2, and the whole thing is cubed.
Oh, big pardon. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Sorry. Very good. Yeah, very good. Thank you. That was my mistake. Thanks for correcting me.
No problem.
So this is a lot of algebra here. I'm sure you would have learned this.
Yes.
In...
I think that's tripled, no? Because S falls on a triple word square.
Yeah.
Triple word cube, whatever.
Yeah. So that's 27 for that. So altogether, you add them all up. That's 39. Okay. So I should be correct. 39. Is that correct? Let's just say this. Yeah, soap is 39. Good. Okay, so yeah, so this is why it's so dangerous to play it here, the whiny move. All right. So like imagine if it was soak instead of soap, it was soak, even more dangerous because it's 5 times 2 and then 55. It's crazy. Okay. So yeah. So better move is to do what Roman suggested. So to play whiny here. All right, now let's see. Oh, you have some horrible letters. Let me change it around. Let me give you some decent letters. Yeah, let me give you these.
Yeah, so I'm thinking AZONRET. So I can see toner. I can see something like zoner. Probably it is a word.
Yep, zoner is good.
Do I have like a square where I can use my Z? It's a good question. I can see frozen, but but probably it's not like the most effective way to play, because my Z doesn't go through any multiplying squares. Yeah, I assume that the strongest move is to play vertically and creating these two-letter words, something like off, yeah, maybe plus.
Yeah. Or even if you can play a word to the double word square, that should be good.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah. So I would start with we.
That's it. Yeah.
Vertically. Yeah. And
Yeah.
after that, maybe I would lay. I don't know. Zoner. I would lay zoner probably.
Okay, that's good. I'm not sure about IR. I don't think IR.
Yeah,
is good.
IR. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Probably not.
IR is not good. No, IR is yeah. So that's a good move. That's a good move. And can you tell me the score? Vida, can you also try and tell me the score? The points are on the letters. Nihar as well. You can tell me the score so that you gain some practice.
Oh, it is 26 plus 5.
Yep.
So 26 plus 5, it's 31.
Yep, that's it. 31. Yep, good. That's a good move. Well done. All right. Nihar, do you have any suggestions? Any
Like for these letters? Yeah, I would. No, I can't wait. Like there should be some pretty cool combinations with these words allowed. Let's see. Whiny, fan.
There is in fact a bonus. It's not too difficult. You guys know what the bonus is, right?
What the bonus is? What do you mean?
Like what
it is
it means,
an additional sum for something.
Yeah. If you play all 7 words, 7 letters, you get 50 points extra.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. There isn't a 7-letter word here, but by combining these letters with another letter on the board, you can make an 8-letter word, and that way you get the 50-point bonus. I'll give you a clue. It's still the I.
Okay, let me think.
Can also go diagonally?
No, only horizontally and vertically.
Like, is it difficult, or it is like a simple word?
It's not the most. It's not a very easy word, but it's not really difficult as well. I think it's the middle. If you, I think I think from the level of English you're speaking, you should know it. Nihar should definitely know it. Something to do with government and getting documents authorized and.
Probably it's just hard to use that, and that's why it is notarized.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it is a verb. Actually, I just wasn't looking for verbs at all.
Okay. So yeah, so notarize is the best move there. Yeah. So okay. Nice. I love the reaction there, Nihar. That's on camera. So that's going on YouTube. More of that. All right. Let me. Oh my God, these are horrible. Let me put some consonants in there.
Like you aren't actually recording, are you?
I am recording it.
Are you? I didn't know.
Sorry, I should have told you.
You can see this red circle until his OBS logo, and I just also filming for YouTube. That's why it's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, Roman. So other guys, if you can appear on camera, it will be helpful, but it's okay. It's in your situation. So I'm thankful that Nihar is, in all his glory. So, okay, guys. So there's a nice hook for zone. Hooks are basically letters you can put before or after the word zone, and think about it. It's a very nice hook. I do 40-minute sessions. So I'm on a free Zoom account. So this session is going to end automatically, but jump on it again. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes break. I just need to get a glass of water. But you click on the same link and you can join the same class, okay? But think about the move, what you're going to play, all right, when we are away. And also while you're thinking, I'll remind you, please follow me on social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, on my website. Please send me an Roman, are you there? Roman?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, good. So it's Nihar's turn, but you can still think about what you can do there.
Yeah, so you were referring to ozone.
That's it, yes.
Probably.
Yep.
And I can play ozone, and also I can add the letters vertically, yeah?
Yep, that's it, yep.
And play something else, maybe novice, but novice is dangerous because I'll give like a way to a triple multiplying for my opponent.
Yeah,
Probably
now this is what,
I
yeah. Sorry,
Probably
go
I
on.
should be more humble with my play, and not playing novice, but playing something like maybe at least cone or coven. Coven. Is it a word? Coven. It's like a place where witches gather.
Very
Yeah.
good. Man, you're really good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sometimes I'm asking because I know these words in Russian, and not all the time I can be sure that these words also exist in English.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's very good.
But also there is one problem after this word. My opponent, if he has an S, yeah, he can he will go for covens, and will add something to harvest 3, multiplying by 3 to the right, or maybe from left to right. And if he is extremely lucky, he will go through two multiplying squares.
Yeah, the thing is, this is
That is
what
unlikely.
No, it can happen, but you need to play defensive. But sometimes if you worry too much about, oh, this can happen, that can happen, you won't score anything yourself. So I mean, you got this. I mean, you know what's going to happen there, right? When you get the C, you get the C there. So then that's going to get tripled, and then you get the word doubled as well. But it's better if you can get the V there. Can you somehow get the V there?
How to spell this currency of South Korea? Is it with W, like wona? Probably it's with W, no? It's not with V.
No, it's with the W. You're right.
With W. Voice, yeah? Maybe voice?
That's it. So voice is in fact a bit more dangerous for the triple because you can add a few letters after it.
Like voices or voicer?
Voices, voicer, even voiced with the D.
Voiced, yeah, as a verb.
Yeah. So this is where, now let's compare voice and coven. Voice is 50. I'm not going to discuss how to score with you because you know how to do it. So coven is 46. Voice is 50, but voice is a bit dangerous because you have lots of things you can place after it. Coven, I think you can place a T after it, covent, and an S. So
is it a legit word, covent?
Yeah, Covent.
Yeah.
There's a place in England, in central London. It's like a famous place.
Coventry, yeah.
Coventry, and also Covent Garden. In London, it's called Covent Garden. So, Covent. I don't know what it means. I'm sure it has a nice meaning. So.
Yeah. So I have the same problem. So I like my passive vocabulary is huge, but when people are asking for the definition, I can provide them this definition all the time.
All right. Yeah, I mean, with the Scrabble players, even Nigel Richards, he will tell you he probably knows the meaning of like 10% of the words he knows. He knows crazy amount
I
suppose
so.
Yeah. So in Scrabble, you just study the words without the meaning. I mean, I'm trying to encourage people to learn the meanings as well. It'll help. I mean, for me, it helped. Even at the start, I didn't speak good English, but it helped, I suppose, to know some of these words. So at a subconscious level, it will help you. So don't. So these two score 50 and 46, but now with coven, it's more defensive, I think. But the letters you're leaving behind are AI. So AI is like 2 vowels. So that's another factor you have to be concerned about. Like always, you can play words, but also think about what you're leaving behind. If you're going to leave behind like very difficult tiles to deal with, lots of consonants, lots of vowels, maybe that's not the idea. But if Coven was the only word you played, but because you can choose between Coven and voice, so you have to make a decision based on 3 factors. So one is the score, obviously, the main factor. The second is which one is more defensive. And the third would be what's called the rack balance or rack leave, rack balance. Basically, to determine rack balance, it's all about how many consonants and vowels you leave yourself behind. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's only a small difference. I think AN is slightly better than Coven because with Coven you can play, like we said, we can play the T and the S. So that's how many opportunities, scoring opportunities. I would say that's 10 scoring opportunities because there are 6 T's and 4 S's. Whereas with voice, it can be the D, the R, and the S. So that's 4 plus 6 plus 4, but 1 R is already on the board. So that's 13. So only a little difference, but voice has better letters because you leave behind A, N, A. Understood?
Yeah. Understood.
Very good. I'm very pleased. Wow, you're a really good player. You should be like intermediate. Wow, very good. So yeah, that's good. So
And also we have a D, yeah, and R, so we can continue like this. Voicer. After that, I cannot create a droid, unfortunately, but maybe something like Dorcher. No, I cannot. Dorn. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through triple squares. Udon, is it like some type
yep,
of
noodles. That's right. Udon noodles. That's very good. Very good. My gosh, you're really good.
so udon? It is Chinese noodles, yeah, if I remember
Yep.
correctly.
Thick
Udon.
noodles. Very thick noodles.
Is it a good good move objectively, or you would go for something better?
There is a 7-letter word here. It probably is not the most common 7-letter word. There is also a chance for you to play an 8-letter word like we did with notarize. Again, this is going to be through the I of fern. That word is really common, really easy.
Oh, really easy. So, and I need to go through I, yeah, in order to create this word. Bingo's, I would say, quite tough for people who don't play often.
Now, again, with the bingos, even though the second word, like I have already memorized like lots of bingos, close to like 15,000 bingos, based on like the probability of them appearing. So something like notarize, I didn't sit here and say, okay, let me figure it out. I already knew as soon as I saw the combination, I knew, okay, notarize is there. Even with this, it's an easy word, but I didn't work it out. I already knew the word, but I know when I get these combinations, I say, okay, there it is. So I do still work out bingos, but very rarely, like 1 in every 20 bingo. I probably worked it out, sat there and worked it out. So yeah.
Yeah, now I can see only a droid, and I saw something else, like some 6-letter word. It's like Asian, duration maybe, yeah? Duration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree it was an easy bingo, but still, yeah, I used some time.
The other 7-letter word is rotunda. Rotund in English means round. So,
Yeah.
So you could have, I think that's a bit better. You score more points. Or you obviously can play voicer, play rotunda.
Like voicer and rotund to the right, yeah. Rotunda even.
Yeah.
Is it like something from some architectural term, rotunda? Some type
Probably,
of a column, probably.
Yeah, some.
Colonnade.
Oh wow, that sounds really likely. Wow, you probably know the meaning. Well, let's just check it. So this is the program that I use to study words. It's called Zizuva. The reason why it's called Zizuva is because this is the last word in Scrabble, the Scrabble dictionary.
Yeah. Actually, I saw this word somewhere.
Oh. I'm so sorry I called you my dear friend. It's because I have a friend whose name is Roman. And I just thought about him 2 days ago. And I said, wonder what happened to him. And when you messaged, I thought, because the name didn't appear, I thought my friend Roman. So I felt bad.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, so yeah.
But you are also dear. But I just felt, oh my gosh, I hope you didn't think. Oh, you're right. Very good. Wow. Yeah.
Rounded domed building or whole. Rotunda.
Yeah. So let's ask the best move from the computer. Yeah, rotunda there or rotunda there. Yeah, a few places to play rotunda. Duration is also there. Then, like it's just a udon is also there. Yeah, some other moves around. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would call like udon like is a lazy move. So if you don't want to think on bingo like too hard, yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's not good. Oh, Hannah's here. Hannah's a good player from Ireland. I think you and her probably at the same level. Yeah, you and her at the same. Yeah, she's joined me about 4 or 5 times. Hi, good afternoon, Anna.
Hi, sorry, I'm a bit late.
That's okay. You're here for the senior session. I have with me, all the way from Russia, Roman, and I was saying before, I think you and him are probably at the same level. So,
oh, cool. Yeah.
He's like a board game geek. Like he's into chess, and he's really good.
Yeah. Cool.
So, just give you like a little bit of a backstory. So, we played the first session. There were 2 others with us. One lady from Indonesia and another gentleman from India, but he lives in Germany. So these 2 guys joined me, and the first session was meant to be a beginner session, but both of them, Nihar and Roman, were good enough to, be put on like the intermediate level. So they started playing. Unfortunately, the Indonesian lady joined us a bit late, so I had to keep doing what I did with the 2 guys. So it started off with Fern. Roman played Fern, and then Nihar played Whiny, and then Roman played Zone, and then Roman was actually playing for Nihar because Nihar didn't come back, so he chose to play Voice. And then the last turn we had these letters, and we figured out a couple of bonuses there. But Roman said, because I only spotted this one, I'll stick with that. Voice was played before, so there are a couple of hooks of voice, and voices as well. So the bonuses that we saw were rotunda, apparently some form of Italian building with a dome shape. There's rotunda here as well. And of course, he spotted the bonus with the 8-letter word, which is duration through the I, which is quite nice. But him being very honest, he said, since I only spotted udon, I'll stick with udon. So Roman played udon. And so I think you can play for Nihar, Hannah. And so we'll give you first choice to think of what you need to play, and then we'll ask Roman as well. Oh my gosh, let me change a letter or two to make it more interesting, or else this is not going to be. Yeah. Let me. Put,
yeah, you can change A to H, at least.
H. Okay. All right. Let's do H.
You know what I mean, yeah? You know what I mean.
Oh. What do you say? I should change the A to an H.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll keep the U. Okay, he's on to something. Okay, let's see what he's up to. Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, it's meant to show the words randomly, but hey ho, the words are staring you in the face. So, but the problem is,
I don't know the word. What's what's the word?
it's arranged exactly how it should be spelled.
Really?
Yeah.
Heinous, Hein. Really, as it is. Hein.
Yep.
Heinous, Heiner, Hein. Heinous. Heinous. Oh, is it Heinous?
Yes. Okay, so this is what you are on to. All right. So, but unfortunately, we don't have a place. We can't play this anywhere.
What about under the EY for whiny? No.
Oh, of course, yes, there is a place. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there is a place. Okay. Okay, that made it easy for you. Okay. So we will stick with that then. All right, this is a good move. So both of you can think, but I'll ask Roman first, since this is his turn.
So double R, and I need to use an S from heinous, maybe. So I can see hearts, yeah, going from top to bottom, hearts.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm looking at the corner with udon. Do I suppose to use these letters? Probably not, because it's something hard. I mean, let's say if I don't have much time, I would go with hearts immediately.
Okay, let me push you a bit further. Obviously, like I said to you before, the triple word squares are the most dangerous places. So now the S is there, and so you have to play hearts there. But try and get the H on the double letter square. You'll score more because it'll get double first, and then and it's easy to get that on the double letter square because SH is a good combination.
So you mean horse? Yeah, some words like horse.
Hannah, do you have a suggestion?
Short maybe? Short?
Yeah, short.
Yeah.
Sure, going from top to bottom, yeah?
Yeah, and those score more because the H is
in order to multiply my H.
Yeah. So you have a few options there. There's show or even short. I think show is better because ART it's almost two consonants to vowel is a bit better. Two consonants to vowel.
I would go for short probably, because sure this E ending could be dangerous, like maybe to create some verb.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think E is definitely a bit more dangerous, but yeah. So again, here you have to worry about lots of things. Yeah, E is more dangerous for the opponent, but this is a tough one. ARE and ART, it's very hard to choose. Usually, two consonants and a vowel always is the best option, but ARE is quite strong. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hannah, what do you think? Which one?
Oh, yeah, I don't really know. Maybe I think both E and T are kind of good at the end. You know, you could have EST or ending in E. You know, I think they're both good kind of endings at the bottom.
But in terms of your own benefit, which one is hard to choose for me?
Yeah, I don't know, Suresh.
Like at least if I go short, at least I can exclude a shore. for my
Oh
opponent.
yeah, true.
If it is
Mm.
important.
Mhm. There's this word yeah shot, but I wouldn't play that because you can place an S after that.
Mhm.
Sure. No, I think you need to hold on to a vowel. There are two levels of analysis here. I'm just going for the quick analysis because I don't want to waste time. If I ask the championship player, it takes about 2 minutes sometimes. So if I press that, you probably would see the other. So it wants us to play sure instead of short. Short is a bit lower in its reckoning. So let's go with sure. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. It's your turn. You want to play short. So Roman, you will play what you want to play. So
Um, like let's play sure. Probably in this case, I will get rid of one vowel, and I will have maybe a easier hand to go like for some bingos.
yeah. Usually that's how you think. But ARE is quite strong. Like for a bingo, like ARE has lots of options. Usually, yes, what you're saying is correct. Two consonants and a vowel is what you need to do. Like if you're choosing between two consonants and a vowel and two vowels and a consonant. But like for example, ARE and IER are like amazing combinations of letters to hold on to. Like especially like IER. Like even though it's two consonants, two vowels and a consonant, is really useful. So AER is like in that category. But if it was something like AEM and you had something like MAT, like definitely MAT is the correct move. Because no, to correct letters to hold on to, because there's two consonants and a vowel. Whereas two vowels and a consonant can be a bit, yeah, you can get bad letters. So I'm trying to change this. So let's do. Oh gosh, my computer is slowing up because I'm doing lots of different things. Sorry. Okay, so Hannah, these are your letters. So I'll give you a moment to think, and you can think as well, Roman, and then we'll discuss.
So what about, well, one option is what is it? It's D11, D12. So you could do WAE, that's one option. Or that's one option.
That's a reasonable move.
Yeah, it's reasonable, but I think I could do better somewhere. A or Y. You could also do. Oh, hold on. Could you do weary? So, CE9.
Wow!
Weary.
Wow!
I think that's better.
That's
Yeah.
an amazing spot. Wow, that's amazing. That's talent right there. Wow. You see that, Roman? That's really good.
Weary. Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Nice.
So sorry, guys. I need to leave you and go to my family, and I'll hope to see you maybe soon next time. And Suresh, probably will see each other like you said, like from Monday to Thursday before 6 p.m. Yeah, probably we can exchange messages on WhatsApp.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, I need to practice my Russian with you. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll send you an email or sorry, a WhatsApp message, and yeah, definitely, man. And thanks for joining today. It was amazing. So
yeah, thanks Suresh. Thanks Hannah. It was nice playing with you.
Nice to meet you.
Go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that was an amazing spot, Hannah. That's really good. Wow, that's 38. There are some like this spot here. I don't know whether you can see something there where you can get the Y here somehow.
WE. E W E O. Is WEA a word? I actually don't know. No, I don't think so. Is it something like weenie or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit obscure. There's a word called Waney.
Weenie.
So, but but this was an amazing spot. I mean, even comparing these two with weary, you hang on to an extra N there. So, but is there another issue with weary? Like if you were to choose between these two, is there another issue?
So you're opening double, or you're opening the triple each time. So which one is more dangerous? EW is a word now, so that could really open the and that could really open the triple.
It's a pity. It's such a lovely move. Like, I mean, these are the type of moves I enjoy when I spot them. You're playing through a letter and you're creating lovely parallel plays. So like if you spotted Waney, I think you would have to play Waney. But if you didn't spot Waney, I'm also thinking whether you could do something here, like from the triple letter square.
Oh yeah, Yawner or something.
That's
Yawner.
it. Yeah.
YAWNER.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of options. So like if it's between yawner and weary, let's say you didn't spot Waney, but then if it's between these two, what do you say?
Well, I on the triple to the left, so the A8 triple, you have like a double letter open there, which could be more dangerous than the one at the opening at the bottom, you know. So maybe yawner is better. But what's the difference in points? So the points, weary is 38 and yawner is 40.
With usually probably it's going to be an E, but something like hoof or shave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so maybe I'd play yawner if I'd spotted it. But then Waney is probably the best, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, Waney is the best, but because of the score, primarily because of the score, also because of the fact that of the openings issue, the openings really. So, but that's okay. You know, we're trying to discuss like not just obviously here it's a vocabulary issue, but for you to be able to sort of reason out based on the other factors, which is like the opening, and but in terms of the letters you're leaving behind for yourself.
So what am I leaving behind? I'm leaving behind YA. So I'm taking YAW. So I'd be left with an A and an O, isn't it? So that's not so great. But then if I do weary, then I'm left with an N, an O, and an A, which is probably better than just an O and an A. Yeah.
Now notice, like the computer here has this column, the last column called valuation. So basically what it's doing, it's calculated all the other factors like the defensive elements and what you're leaving behind. And it's giving you a score of 32 after all of those considerations for yawner. But for weary, it says it's 34.6. So I think to be honest, if I had only spotted these two, I would have probably played yawner, because I just don't like that opening. I mean, it's just it looks more more, I don't know, it looks more dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Winnie's. Oh, of course, there's Awary as well, but that's even more dangerous. Yeah, it ranked Wary ahead of Yona. But there are some other. Oh wow, you could have just played Way. Wow.
Then you'd be left with a lot of you'd be left with A, E, O, N.
I mean, that's the thing with certain players, they have all these bends. Like some players are extremely defensive, some players are extremely open. Like maybe an extremely defensive player may have said, all the scores are similar. Like if they had spotted Weary, Way, and Yana, they probably would have gone for Way, saying, "Oh, I'm not going to give you any triples." But the rest, the letters they're leaving, let's go with Yana. See what we have. Oh gosh, that's not helpful. Okay, but never mind. We'll play with this. Maybe there's something for us to,
I think Rata is good, RATA, like pro rata. But then you're left with TUT. I'd like to get rid of 2 T's if I could, but have I got an E anywhere?
What would be the best combination of letters you would leave yourself with what you have in front of you?
Oh, I'd probably leave myself with ART, I suppose. Yeah, maybe ART.
That's good. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So TAUT, TAUT. Look, you can go across the bottom. TAUT under the Y. Yeah.
All right. So in terms of rack balance, it's got 3 T's. Definitely get rid of some T's. It's got 2 A's. Definitely get rid of 1 A. And U is not the most helpful letter unless you have the Q. So I mean, on all points, TAUT. Yeah. Good. Very good. Best move. All right. It's an interesting one.
What is that? So okay, so we can go toasting. We can, and in the end there, ing, TOASTING.
Good spot. Now you got the S on that double letter square, which is a bit of a pity because can you find another one maybe?
So ing, in the same spot, sir.
Yeah, ing. Yeah.
Yeah. Allotting. Is that better? ALOTTING.
Oh, I have a feeling that's a double L.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah. ING. Tarrowing. No. Throat. No.
There's one with the R. Make the blank an R. A couple. One's
Or
really easy.
rotating. No. Rotating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just get that couple of points extra.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's decent. There are some funny words here. Let's see. I don't know what it means, but there's apparently this word.
Oh, cogitate. Someone played
Yeah.
that against me recently.
All right, so you do know it. Okay, nice. Okay.
I think it's I don't know it. I think it might be something to do with thinking or something.
Okay. See. To ponder, you're absolutely correct. Very good. Full marks. Very good. Nice.
Think deeply about it. Just checked it there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
I did see. Oh wow, that's a nice parallel play there. But I may not have played it because the X is still yet to come, and I just don't like giving these easy pickings for the X. I mean, they have the opportunity here as well, but I don't want to make it just a couple of points to not give that, or even 4 points. Oh wow, look at that tattooing. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Nice.
Notating as well. Yeah, notating and rotating. Yeah, there's a lot of very normal words. You can get lazy though and just play toasting, you know.
It's totaling with 1 L. So that's, yeah. Wow, even fagotti sounds very Italian.
Yeah.
Hope it's not what it means in English.
Fagotti. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a musical instrument. All right, nice. It's a bassoon, apparently. All right. So yeah, so rotating is reasonable enough. I don't know if I'd seen agitato here, for 6 points. I just don't know. They X can still be played here, but I don't know. I don't want to make it more easy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, more than that, like it keeps everything locked up with agitato. Then rotating, you're ahead. You know, you're going to be ahead by about 150 now if they're rotating. But I like agitato because it keeps everything locked up, you know, at the bottom part of the board. So, all right. So, yeah, thanks for joining today. The call's going to end in 30 seconds, but appreciate you joining me, Hannah.
Oh, yeah, not at all, Suresh. Yeah, it's been really good. Thank you. I might come. I might be able to come next Sunday, but I'm actually due to have a baby, so I'm probably
No, that takes priority, definitely. I mean, yeah. I mean,
so I might be out of action for a little while, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think they're really enjoyable. They're really great.
Appreciate that. I mean, follow me on these social network sites if you're on them. Yeah, appreciate it.